collection of 15 days. I grew up in a family of collectors. My dad was an avid collector. My brother was an avid collector. My mom, a collector as well. We would collect odd things and regular things. We had stamp collections and coin collections, camera collections, old radio program reel-to-reel collections. I personally collected McDonald's, Liberia stamps, toll booth tickets from the Massachusetts Turnpike Authority. We collected many of one thing, one-of-a-kind things, and even one of many things. Things that we came upon through our journey in life. One day in my 20s, I was living in a house of collected artists. One morning over coffee, it probably was, I began to sketch and draw something. Something that was collected by someone. It was a plaster wall hanging of a girl covered in vines, and I began to draw it. And I was amazed at how difficult it was to transform that which I saw onto a piece of paper. And so I made it a challenge for myself to draw every day for 15 days and collect from that the wisdom, the knowledge, the skill, the understanding, the technique to take that which I see and transform it into a painting or a drawing. Day 1. Plaster of Paris girl in vine. Day 2. Particularly enthusiastic about my assignment. 2 drawings. An alarm clock and an old gumball machine which remained empty for as long as I owned it. Day 3, one of my most proudest days. A scene from a house in Hadley of a lamp, some fish, a door, a strange pole. Day 4, another overzealous day. A morning cup of coffee and a hand lying on a table. The booby was improvised from memory. Day 5, a self-portrait. I'd seen happier days. Day 6, still life. Day 7, still life. Day 8, moving very slowly life. A plant in a planter. Lucky to have specialty artist, guest artist rendering, the woman that would later become my wife, her own rendition, creating certain lines, whereas I approached by just adding lots and erasing. Day 9, still life. Day 10, still life with glass and chrome. Feeling pretty good, I moved to day 11, trying to create something from my own mind. As you can see, my mind had some problems expressing itself on paper. Day 12, a magnifying glass, an acrylic sphere, a straw. Day 13, still life, still working with chrome and glass, trying to see clearly and express eloquently and decisively with my pencil. Day 14, I cheesed out and did only a small sculpture, something quick. Perhaps it was a busy day. It had been a long 2 weeks. And on day 15, finally, I concluded my task, my goal, my challenge, my personal lesson. I went back and sculpted the one thing that inspired the whole process. And there you have it, my collection, my recollection of 15 days. Of course, those times were influenced by the people in my life, each one imparting a bit of who they are and influencing and coloring my own journey. I'm reminded of these days by a drawing done by one of those friends. It hangs in my home. And it brings me back to that time and that place and my collection of 15 days.